Okay, it is good morning. It is a good morning. It's only like 60 something, but at least it's clear. It's 11:53 in the AM, Wednesday, September 29. Oh my God, it's crazy. The whole month is gone. The whole month of September is almost gone. Yeah, they say once we reach a certain age, time flies. But when we're young, I remember when I was young. I remember, ooh, I should have like time was like, I would say like, when is this day gonna end? Of course I was miserable. I mean, I guess if you're happy, time fly. I guess I don't know. Go figure. Go figure. What figure? We're all fat. We're overweight, or whatever you want to call it. So I guess they're not gonna spray today because it's kind of cool. I mean, like, but no, I even saw in the winter they were still spraying. It's not what they say it is. So I'm going to my estrogen shop. That shit is at 3, but I'm gonna be calling the electrolysis to see if they have a cancellation. We'll see. I don't think they will, though. My friend is so eager to cook me, some soul food. And I'm like, okay. Like yesterday, I had to stay home because it was raining. And I was like, I don't want to be home. But yesterday he told me he wanna go back to Florida. I was like, well, you wanna go back where they fucked you up really good? Go to another state. That's his home. Isn't that crazy? It must be the worst shithole ever, but it's home. I love it. There's some people like that. They don't want to leave the ghetto. Well, if you do that, make sure you try to organize the people at least. It's so easy to organize now, You can have a group on social media, on whatever, on the phone. You can even have text messages, like, hey. But it's all about self-esteem. It's all about self-esteem. If we don't got self-esteem, well, if the bird's already there. He forgot to save the white stuff for the little birds. There they are. Yeah, take it away because the pigeons are gonna come. You know how they are. They swallow the whole thing. It's not to share it. They don't share it. I guess they don't know how to cut it up in little pieces like they do. They just grab a little piece. They're too cute. Good morning. Oh my God. He's like, I have not been able to sleep. And Maxil have not been able to sleep either. And he woke up my friend, like, because she's like in heat or something. She got in the bed because he got to sleep in the bed now because, well, it's getting to be winter, I guess, now they look for human heat. In the summertime, they don't give a damn about us, the cats, In the wintertime, I noticed that they go like, all right, this fat bitch is kind of warm. No, and he's also feel again threatened. He felt threatened when Maxil came in. He felt threatened, like, oh. He don't give a damn about me, but he want my love anyway, So that's just the way it is. And now that my friend is, oh my God. Hi, poor baby, starving. There's a rat this big. Came and steal the food from the birds. I feel so sorry for them. Everybody hate the rats. I mean, if you're a snitching rat, yeah, get the F out of here. But if you're just a regular rat, how can somebody be so hated? I know, now they say they got rabies and stuff. Go figure. They say the same shit about the mushrooms. And now we know why. They are poison. Baby. You came to check what I'm doing. Oh, it's so cute, that rat. And he saw me and like, oh my God, I got busted. Wanted a piece of bread. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. I don't see you. Get it. Okay. There you go. They're God's children too, We just want somebody to hate, I guess. I noticed that people, we are like, oh. Back. Let me see if I can show you. How many are there? It's only one? And it's a cute rat. Oh. I'm gonna just leave it there so you can scare, they're all really scared of us. They're like, yeah, I know. Mousey. Oh, mouse. That's a rat. It's coming over. I think I see something over there. That's what I always tell people, They put plates of food There it is. They put plates of food. Who do you think is gonna eat them? Right? It's like me right now with my snails, you know. I got 300, 500 snails in my tank. Live and learn. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be starting calling and see if they want him in the pet store. The only thing that they gotta keep it in a very small tank. I think there's two. There's a smaller one and a bigger one. Here's some music to just put you in a good mood. Pick out this voice, this music. This shit just came out this morning. I was walking and like, you know, I was like, that's nice. So, yeah, well, my appointment is until 3. I don't know if I should go make a groove. Nothing, but that's just gonna get crazy. I guess they're not as stupid as I thought, you know. They say only 56% of the public transportation workers they got jabbed. That's good, at least somebody, you know. Hey, cutie. It's like a whole family just moved in here. I never saw him before. I think I saw one time. So now they're begging the ones that they retire from the MTA, they're begging them to come back. And I knew it. You know, the service is worse than ever. That's why I don't want to go to Brooklyn, because on the way back, you get stuck in downtown Brooklyn, or you can get stuck in downtown or midtown Manhattan for no reason. Oh, we got to stay here for a while. I got a message. Just got a message from God or what? You're like, it's like 2 hours just to sometimes even just go downtown. You see that, they know that, but they're doing it all on purpose, you know. They're like, you know, unfortunately some people, they are going really crazy, which is, that's the objective, you know, that's the objective. You know, once your mind is crazy, you know, oh my God, this and that, you know. And everything is going according to their agenda. They always had their agenda. They always had this agenda. They don't want, you know, people to learn how to read or write. They don't want them. They don't want it. I told you, used to know this guy. He didn't speak English, but he was a prostitute teacher. I mean, a substitute teacher, the same shit. And he got a lot of work because nobody wanted to be in those classrooms, you know. Nobody wanted to go in the classroom because, you know, the children there, no, don't bite me. Don't bite me. I know, you're probably going to smell me. But I'm still painting from something here on my left shoulder. At night I cannot sleep. So I don't need any more bitings. You know, they got me, I was right here and they got me one here. I'm glad that my friend was able to spot it and pull it out. One of the stingings, you know, the stinging. I don't know what it was, but it was like, it stung like a bee, like a bee. And I was here like, ouch. I didn't know that shit was inside, so that shit started paining after a while, you know? And I was like, get it out, get it out. I said, get it out, get it out. Such is life. We're in nature. Ish. So they're getting the National Guard in the hospitals, you know. But that's just temporary until they bring the illegals. They're gonna bring the illegals. And that's what it is. That's just what it is. They've been like that. What? You don't want to do it? I even heard that Booker T. Washington and Frederick Douglass, they had a, you know, like, it was like, what are you doing? Why are you bringing people from outside? After, you know, I mean, they did everything right. They were slaves, but the moment that they stopped being slaves, they start bringing people from outside. That's the strategy. That is the strategy. You know, like you don't want to do it. Guess what? I'll get somebody who's gonna do it. You know, even for free. These freaking idiots, they just want to be in America. Oh, I'll do it for free. It's an internship. And they come here and they go through hell. And for what? You know, I mean, 20, 30 years ago, okay, I get it. Even in the 90s, yeah, in the 90s it was bonanza. They call it the bonanza. I remember I went to so many parties. They had open bar. But not just any open bar, it was premium, top shelf. You could order whatever the hell you want. I almost became an alcoholic in the 90s. Now they charge you $15 for a drink that don't got shit. It's like Kool-Aid. You know, that's why people, they get ratchet, you know, they get drunk at home. They're sneaking bottles. You know, they get mad, but they are the ones who create that being so crooked. And the worst part is that they're filling out the bottles with bootleg. That's why. Well, now I cannot go, you know, because I don't have my passport. I don't have the Excelsior. It was turned down from the Riverdale Diner. It was, you got your passport? I'm like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Walk out of there like, freaking diner. But that's all right. My friend, he wanna go to the clubs, but it's like, not anymore. You had come here 6 months ago. As I told you, I told him to save his life. You know, but and he don't believe in the witchcraft. And these bitches, they work him out really good. They took all his money. I'm like, okay, you don't want to believe. And now he said he want to go back to Florida. Okay, now I'm like, I'm kissing my dreams of going back home for now. Goodbye. If you do that, I say, because the money gonna disappear. He already had $10,000. And those bitches, they smelled the money and they took it from him. And as soon as he ran out of money, started treating him like shit. You deserve that. You deserve that. You cannot show that you're thirsty, you know? You cannot show that you're thirsty like that. Bitches, they get, like, oh, really? You are lonely. They prey on you. I'm like, they have no morals. They have no nothing. You know? And then when their life go to the toilet bowl, why, guy? Why? Oh, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch, and you just. I feel like since I started putting the sunblock, I'm getting burnt. Before, just the coconut oil, I saw my nose is totally burnt. But anyway, I'll put it on. I'm so glad to have a sunny day. Because I cherish them. You know, like people sometimes they don't even know what I'm talking about. You know? They was born here. You know? Like my friend don't give a fuck because he just came from Florida. And like, we got sun every day. Alright, well, remember what it looked like because it's not gonna be the same sun. Yeah, there's sun, but you don't even feel it. You're in the sun and you don't even feel it. I come here in the winter time, freezing my ass. It gets like probably 10 degrees warmer. You probably get like 10 degrees warmer. That's about it. But that's about it. You don't get really warm, you know. That's alright. Hopefully it will be my last winter. Hopefully. Yeah, like, where's the underground tunnel? The underground railroad. I want to escape the hell out of here. And you see that they are provoking panic on purpose. On purpose. Listen, they didn't have to give an ultimatum like 2 weeks before. 2 weeks. Either you get it or you're fired. Like my social worker. He never go to the clinic. He never go to his office. He's working from home. But they're gonna fire him. He told me he just got another email. Your last chance. Either you get poked or you know. It's just crazy. Let me throw this. So they say that's your last chance. And that's illegal. They say that they cannot get unemployment. That shit is illegal. If they don't get unemployment, they gotta get a stimulus. Yeah, somebody was saying, you know, Biden haven't given any stimulus check. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about those things. I try to live within my means. I don't live like, you know, most people are like spending the shit that you don't even got. That make you so vulnerable. Make you so vulnerable because you gotta do whatever you gotta. They tell you. You gotta do whatever they tell you because you cannot quit. If you cannot afford to quit and, you know, pay the rent for 6 months, now they say that they're paying 15 months of back rent. If you haven't paid the rent, they pay you after 15 months. When I was working, I always pay my rent like 3 to 5 months in advance. 3 to 5 months in advance. You don't fuck with your roof. You don't fuck with your house. But over here, people they spend all the money, and the rent money is last. I know I don't. I was homeless, and I say never again. Never again. So you gotta just no anything but homelessness, you know. I mean, like shit. You know, I remember I was like, just to take a damn shower. I wasn't even able to take a shower. I wasn't even able to take a shower, you know, like, and I would beg, you know, people, can I take a shower in your house? Oh no, you cannot come to my house. Like, shady like that. This was in Chicago. It was 1990. 1990, no. That's all I needed was a shower. Fuck it. You know, I mean, of course I needed more, you know. You know, they robbed like 3 backpacks because I was dumb enough to have a backpack. You know, they cut your pants right here. They cut your pants to get the wallet out. I was like, you know, I was young and innocent. I don't like that lifestyle. I don't like that lifestyle. Shit is not for me. I'm too pretty. I'm too pretty to be homeless. I'm sorry. No, but I don't really understand it. I don't care. You know, when I got into welfare, I lost like, you know, quote unquote lost about like what was it, like $700-800. I don't know where they went because I had a surplus from my rent. Well, it's not a rent; it's a maintenance fee. You know, because I live in a co-op. I bought it. I'm not fucking with this. You know, I gotta get my own shit and like. And thank God, all the money I had saved, $20,000. That's how much I paid for my co-op. And you know, I was like, and I still, you know, they always felt like fake. It always felt fake. It always felt like, you know, oh my God, they're too cute. The mice, they're starving. They're starving. They don't even give a damn. They always come over here. I mean, they're starving people. So, you know, like, I really think that we should have a lot of cats in the street so they can balance each other out, you know. They can balance each other out. And have a little cat shelters all over so they can live there like the way they always had them. Oh my God, they're getting bolder and bolder. They're coming all the way here. Okay, so that's the bitch with the crumbs. Yeah, they finished it all. Let me throw some more. I guess they didn't have dinner last night. They didn't get dinner last night, the poor things. So let me give them these ones from today. The pigeons are like really hungry. Yeah, there's a lot of birds. They're so quiet. I guess because they are eating. I love it when everybody's like chirping. I don't know. That might be an omen, you know. When you don't hear the birds chirping away, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not. You're not. You better not. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know, like. Oh my God. But my friend is going crazy. He got a freaking sex drive. He's not even 40 years old. So like, I'm like, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. I told him, you know, you gotta put in your profile, no strings, just, you know, hit and run, and that's it. Don't talk to these bitches. Like, I'm telling you, when I used to hook up, the guys that would come like, you know, you got cameras, who is here, who's there, like, you know, and I started saying like, why everybody's so paranoid, you know, because I was like slow. And they started telling me, well, especially these maggots, Oh, the rats are eating all the crumbs. You got your crumbs over here. Wait a minute. They ate the ones over here already? In 2 seconds, they go like snorting them. Anyway, that's gonna be for the rats. That was especially for them. They know I always put them under the table, under the bench. Because the pigeons, they go, okay. Yeah, the pigeons are gonna go there in 2 seconds. So yeah, they started telling me, like a lot of extortion, a lot of like whatever, They have secret cameras, they have, secret people, hidden taking pictures. They got hidden rooms where, this is what I'm telling you, like in DR, they want to put death sentence because there's some acid that they have thrown out at some bleep 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 bleep. I'm not saying they're all bleep 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 bleep, but there are some that but what they don't talk about is like most of those attacks with the acid attacks, it's another bitch who's sending that guy. You know what I mean? They are paying. They are paying. I mean, they are paying like, for my friend. For my friend. They fucking him up really good. I told him, you got worked. You got worked. And he don't believe in that shit. It's like, how come all this shit is happening to you? All this shit happening to you, like, obviously you're under the spell. And this last one, I nicknamed her Precious. But she didn't have no pretty face. She had no pretty face. And he's attracted to that. He's attracted to that, he was there for her and her children, and she's a devil. She's a devil, trying, to get him shot by the police, trying to get him, even tried to run him over with a car. She even tried to run him over with a car. And she still was stealing his money. She paid her phone because he gave her the credit card. Can you believe that? The PIN code. So she paid, even after he ran away, because he literally had to run away. He literally, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Everybody's there getting along. See? Everybody get along except us. It's a family of 3. Oh, starving. The pigeons can do nothing now. You see how you bully the other little birds? Now the rats are bullying you. You're just watching them eat. We all got somebody, right? We all got somebody. We want to call ourselves, being like, there's a bad bitch. There's a bad bitches, Yeah, they all got him. Oh, now everybody left. And the pigeon was like, they left anything for me? The other pigeons are, no, they ate it all. There's 3. There's actually 3 rats. Unbelievable. But what do you expect? Everything's filthy. Everything you walked, there's so much food for them everywhere. They eat something and they leave it there. So we cannot blame the rats. We make them so comfortable here in New York. Still looking. I don't have any more crumbs, so go away. Like I don't like you like that. I know you're God's creature, but I don't know you. might get too hungry, you know. That say like, well, she don't look too bad to eat. Oh my God, that one is smaller. There's more than three. Yeah, well, they gotta disappear when the winter comes and there's no leaves. Where they gonna hide? Right now, it still look like springtime. Well, this one might start looking a little bit. No, not even. Not even. Oh, there's no more. No, there's no more. They're licking the floor now. Just looking in the garbage. You know, their fur is so nice and shiny. These rats, they're like, they got nice fur. That's for the crackers. They got the rat coat. They're going crazy. They're going crazy. Oh, they left. I think I made it worse, you know. I only opened their appetite. Mickey Mouse. That's all I know about the song. Because, you know, I didn't speak English. Wow, these are babies. So there's 2 babies at least and 3 grown-ups. Go to the university. They got a lot of food in the university. Yeah, go to the classroom. There you go. Wow. I didn't even see them yesterday. Like they just arrived last night, I guess. They say, we like this, our new home. Somebody feed us. They clean up everything. Now the park is really clean. Oh, can you imagine? I mean, I don't understand God. You know why He makes some creature that everybody hates? Everybody. Well, I heard in India they don't hate him, but everywhere, oh my God. You know, I mean, they're like a sign. They became to a sign that you're not clean. You are not clean. Well, guess what? I'm not clean and I don't see nothing in my house. Because Maxille, she's a fierce killer. She's like, you know, she jump and she get a fly, but never see that fly again. And now she's back in heat. I don't know why it's in heat. Oh, was there a full moon or something? I don't even know why she was all night. And then Oceloto, he got to sleep with me because she get on the bed. And, you know, Oceloto get excited, obviously. And then she ran away. You know, a poor thing. I wish I could give him some herbs so she can feel more quiet. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up in the pet store to see if they have any for female cats. You know, she don't get like that often. You know, she don't get like that often. Oh, a squirrel got on the bench. It's hungry. She freaked out. I thought it was a rat. It's a beautiful squirrel. Yeah, she had her lunch on the bench. I can't believe, like, why is people starving when we got so much money here and shit, you know? Let me see if I have any nuts. carry some little walnuts for them. But right now, good luck trying to. Yeah, we don't even know how to be in nature no more. Isn't that crazy? We're like, oh my God. You know, it is their home. I haven't seen that little container. Yeah, I think I got in another bag. I gotta put another container of walnuts. I haven't been feeling like walnuts for some reason. I don't know how it is. Because it's like I'm freaking pregnant. Oh, I don't want it. I used to eat walnuts. You know, that shit is good for me. You know, that shit is good for everybody. I love that song. I'm so glad I found this mix. You know, I download shit and then like you don't know they lose it. They lose it. They hide it from you. Where is Shaggy? I'm telling you, in the 90s, the Dominicans was all over the radio, all over the clubs. The Jamaicans, say Jamaican. They was everywhere, all the music, and now it's like that shit is creepy. You know, somebody have so much power. Like they say, okay, I'll let you in right now. Yeah, that's good music. Good music. I have one mix that I love so much, and it's all from the 80s and 90s. I was gonna see what time it was. Well, I have a watch. Oh, it's like 12:30. Let me see if it's true. Yeah, 12:36. I'm a little fast. And what I don't like about my friend is that sometimes he's looking at me. I say, what are you looking at me for? I say, sorry. I know, but you gotta be a grown up. He's already, 38 years old. And then Marcus keep contacting me. Like, you know, that's it. For sex only. I'm like, okay, I don't mind for sex, you know, but even for sex, there's gotta be some level of decency, you know? Not just like, you know, and I think I know why, you know, because he showed me this song, you know, from Mortal Kombat. In Mortal Kombat, whatever, you know, whatever his name is. Shout out to him. He's one of the less toxic Latin Americans. You know, it's like they all. You know, he went to pay his bill, his phone bill this morning, and this Dominican lady, she was so shady to him. I was like, I want to go back and I say like, what the fuck is wrong? Why you treated my friend like that? You know. She was saying like she don't speak any English. How's she gonna be working there if she don't speak any English? You know? And I know why she did it. That bitch, she probably got turned on. Because my friend is not ugly. And he's like, he got like big arms and you know, he used to work out a lot. So these bitches ain't go like, they see them, but you know, you see that he got a beautiful skin like this color. They want to have it both ways, like the crackers, you know, like, oh yeah, you can be my little pet, but that's about it. And they're obsessed, like a fetish, you know. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. I know as transsexual, I can only aspire to be a fetish, you know, or to have one of those simps that You know, they don't even got a backbone. You know, like, no, I'll stay single. I stay celibate. You know, can get now. You got so much vibrators and shit. You don't need nothing. I mean, of course, if I was young, yeah. But I'm 56. You know, I got castrated a long time ago, so now life is peaceful. I'm not interested to stir nothing up, you know, like that. You know, like, not interested. Where's the container? That's what to have. I like the bird because it's slow down time. It's just too harsh. My throat is like. That's the thing I like the most, you know, when I'm at the beach or when I'm in the park. And I love it, like, oh yes. I was like, I feel like, damn, you know, how much more sun? And then you look it up, and it's only 12:30 p.m. And you go, yes, it feels like you're there like 10 hours in the sun. You know, that's why the crackers, they hate it, and they got so many people already talking shit. No, I mean, if it, I mean, it depends on what you do. You know, it's like it's alive. It's alive. It's a conscious. It is a conscious, and it's like a game of poker. You know, like you got the cards up, or you got the cards facing down. That's how they deal you. They deal you like the way they see you. And if you see you're a piece of shit and you're smoking butt, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not a piece of shit. I got morals, principles, ethics, dignity, loyalty, integrity. So, can relate. Cannot relate to these bitches. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, it is lonely. You say it's lonely at the top. But they're talking about, you know, no. At the top, when you find your self-esteem, that's it. Game over. Once you got self-esteem, and once you know that you are not walking alone, you're walking with all your ancestors. You know, you're walking. I mean, time is an illusion. So that's why a lot of people, they go like, oh no, everything is lost. No, everything is not lost. You know, you can study, you know, now they let you study epigenetics. Study epigenetics. You see, we are a flash drive. We are not a flash drive. You know, what's it called? The memory. You know, like 10,000 terabytes. 10,000 terabytes in our blood. They wanna lose us. They wanna get us lost. Stupidity. You know, those are not details. Those are not details. That is not contextualizing. That is straight up. Straight up. You know, I mean, like sabotage. Sabotage. You know, keep you stupid. We keep you stupid forever. Because That's the only way I don't feel threatened. I don't feel threatened. If you're stupid, that tells you how much backwards. How much backwards we talking about? But they know if they accept any help. They know if they share the power, automatically they're gonna be sucked in, sucked out of existence. Yeah, when you're a mutation, you're a mutation. You're a mutation. Mutations happen, but they don't last much. A mutation. You know, the albinism is just, we see it. We see it every day, in the hospital, third-degree burns. And, it's crazy, like the other day for some reason, I watched some of them crackery, and always they have no other conversations. I don't know if you ever noticed. Disease. Oh, I got this disease, and this new disease. They're all new. And they are the only ones who got it. They are the only ones who got it. But they tell you that, oh my God, all this population, they fixed everything to look a certain way, It's artificial. Everything is artificial. That's messed up. That's messed up. All we gotta do is eat right. All we gotta do is eat right. And, stuff that actually nourish the melanin. You gotta actually eat like carbon, minerals, iron. Dr. Sebi always talked about, like so many women, menstruating and totally depleted from iron. Most of them, irregular periods, excessive bleeding. That's depletion. So you see like how they find ways to neutralize you. The sun give you cancer. Boogeyman. Look how scary it is. Look how horrible it is to you. They are ice people. Snow bunny, if you want to call it like that. The pink people. So, or, to be honest, blue-eye devil. We have to be accurate. We need to be accurate. Especially with the new generations, it cannot be sugarcoating. That's setup. That is setup, setting them up. And that's what they're doing. Every day I hear that. Oh, that little black boy, that little black girl. They thought the crackers was their friends. What's the first thing they say? I didn't know. I never seen them like that. I'm surprised. I'm in shock. Why? What does that say? What does that say to you? That they was told they was friends, even brothers. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, like, oh, God don't make mistakes. And we know this. We know this. We know that God is everything, and everything is God. But what happened when, the pH is messed up? They mess up the pH. What do you think is gonna happen? That is something we gotta think about. Everything. That's always been my theory. I told KT. I made a whole video because he made a whole video saying, that, the black devil, whatever. It's like, no, that's just like, you infiltrate a community, you infiltrate a race. So first of all, that right there is Russian roulette. And we see it. We see it. One day, they're Kaepernick. The next day, they are Alicia Keys. So which one is it? One day they're black, one day they're white. Well, guess what? They got a lot to prove. They got a lot to prove to the practice. That makes it really dangerous. Really dangerous. Because like, if I really want you to believe that I'm white, I gotta go through hazing, period. A hazing period. And what is that? You gotta deliver. You gotta deliver what? Bodies. I can say, if anybody, anywhere, somewhere is able. I mean, they say once we put it in the ether, I want to put this in the ether, in the universe, that we have to follow up. We gotta follow up every so I say that in English. Oh my God, I hate this language. Each event, it gotta be documented, everywhere documented. That's the only way we can prove the history. We gotta have all independent sources that never met each other, talk or write, especially write too, about, because it can be more nuanced when they write, it's easier to read it 3 times and start to assimilate, that what is it that they're actually trying to say. If it is what is written, or is it to have another, or how many more meetings, or meanings, or not only meanings, it's like once you start talking about something, even if you just mention it right there, sooner or later you have to say like, wait a minute, that historian, that politician in antiquity was talking about Atlantis, or not talking, mention, that person who wrote that, whatever, like say writer, historian, just mention it. That's it. Amexum. Obviously, you'll go like, okay, was that granted? Was it edited? Was it like whatever? You gotta go into like the whole thing, because there's reverse psychology, triple, quadruple, quintuple, whatever, you name it, psychology. Why? Because they are feeding computers, so they know the exact us that we are going to be acting a certain way. What are the us? and they go all the information in the past, the data mining, because that's what they're doing, mining data as the biggest business right now, even beyond oil, which has got like 10,000% profit, right? So all those questions, this writer, this poet, this politician make a reference, to a Mexican or this African writer mention, the kingdom of Mali. And they also mention the city of Malinalco, or the empire Malinalco, in the Anahuac, today's Mexico. So all that is all true. So pulchritude, it's just a matter of time. I mean, time is an illusion, so you figure that one out. Pulchritude is not going to be a fantasy no more. Why? Because you're going to be able to tune out the first time. The first time something starts making up shit, lying, we're going to turn on our suspicious mode. We're like so suspicious meter, whatever. So we're gonna turn that up as soon as the first time, because now everything is recorded, and potentially it is recorded forever. So yes, we dissociate, like they say in South America, so-called South America. The peoples haven't suffered enough. The peoples of the Americas haven't suffered enough, and they never get tired of suffering. I got bad memory. The nations of Latin America, we got bad memory. And that is something, might be like a natural thing, a survival technique that the body tried to normalize an attack. Just to remove the fear and remove, I don't know, it's a thought, not even a hypothesis. I'm not going to be like trying to speak up in elegant or whatever. It's not my language, it never will be. And like, as far as I know, it's hard, it's impossible to learn it, because they made up the rules, they change them all the time. And obviously they designed something that is the easiest for them and the most difficult for us to pronounce. And that's right there when they know exactly where you're from. People say, no, I'm American, whatever. No. They'll spot you the way you talk, the way you spell, pronounce. They're like right away, like it's really stupid, like if we got a Z, it is American. If you got a S, is European or European. I don't know which one. The sun is up. Should I start walking? I want to be late. I don't know if I should walk all the way there. If it, I need to work out. The man that just passed, like, oh my god. You look like my friend. I'm really excited, about really starting this friendship. And I hope he is that mature because, I mean, he is like 70% Cancer and the rest is Leo. But it fluctuates. It fluctuates. I'm sure like we got 50% Leo, 50% Cancer. It's just a cusp. That's it. I don't know. You want to see a problem, a blessing of cusp people. And then I don't even know the ascending, whatever. I don't even know the ascending sign and the moon and all that stuff. Can you imagine? But at times seem like it's an old spirit. It must be an old spirit, and then at times it's like a little child come out. So you go like, what the hell? But hopefully, if he start eating a little better, she eat all processed, taking vitamins, fluoride. Oh my God. It's like, how can you be like so knowledgeable and legible, whatever, and 90% of the dynamics, but even when just how there's not even words to describe it. It's not even words, nor vocabulary. We never had a word for border, for jail. Shit never existed. Never. We had no criminals. It was, and I don't know, maybe one of the things that our ancestors was guilty of, if there was anything they was guilty of, I don't know, was not being extremely clear, like what is it that they are condoning, what is it that they are rejecting. But it is just so explicit, everything that don't benefit the entire community, especially like the entire planet. There's no argument. There's no argument because we are not suicidal. We are not, and especially not against the Pachamama. We understand. I would say like 90%. We understand that we are one. Without Mother Earth, there's nothing. Game over. But they don't care because they love the caves and the ice cold, and so they don't care. And that's the thing against, again, that's the thing again, it's a virus. Virus is some consciousness, whether we like it or not. We say, no, it's not alive, it's not alive. Yeah, it's not alive, but it doesn't mean it's not a consciousness. And programmed specifically to survive by any means necessary. And we're seeing them, come on, don't you see how Mother Nature is trying to tell you that? Not just getting wrinkly and ratchet and sick, lousy at childbearing, it's the definition of abomination. It's the definition. You don't want to, just look in the dictionary, that's it. Something that don't make sense and destroys. It's massive damage. Look it up. Unless they change it. Now they say it's like a little problematic. I love that word, problematic. But that's what we're seeing everywhere. That is what we're seeing everywhere. And the fact that we are changing so fast. You know, it's a matter of concern. It is a matter of concern. I don't, every year, September is getting hotter and hotter. September is getting harder and hotter. And we gotta look, why is that? And why is that? You know, we gotta ask ourselves, you know, it's nice. It's nice. It was a very cool summer. It was very cool. I never turned on the AC. I never turned on the AC. That was so nice. But, you know, why? Why now? Exactly, you know, when we don't have a grid, a power grid. When we don't have any capacity to provide for our own people. So what is it that, why are we letting ourselves go? Why? It's like a spouse that say, F it, no shower, gonna eat a house. So you gotta look, oh, that sounds like depression, right? Sound depression, sound trauma, sound like a lot of things. We're not curious why things happen. There's protests all over the world. You know, but you're wasting their time. No, nobody's covering those protests. If there's no media, there's no protest. So it's about who have better reaching, far reaching. Who got the most outreach? Yeah, who do the most outreach? I mean, that's the question, right? So if you got a lot of resources, I cannot compete. I cannot compete, you know that. We keep pretending that we will. It's like lotto. And they tell you, well, yeah, your chances is 1 in 2.3 billion people, tickets, whatever. And you go like, oh, okay. You know, those odds are not good for anybody. Just think about it, like, you know, I'm gonna lend you some money, but there's only like less than 1% that you're gonna pay me back. So it matters. It really matters. You know what? It really matters. What is it that you can lose all the time.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Bands too long for niggas so cheap and flex so deep.
You cannot be like just wasting resources.
You got it, girl. You got it.
That is just,
You got a bag and now you ballin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Waiting, hitting you the DM looking fine.
guess I gotta start getting going. Yeah, I'm gonna walk there. I don't know. I might take the train, but you'll see. It's always nice to be able to, you know, mambo jumbo, right? But they say even a broken clock is right twice a day. Twice a day. A broken watch. It's right. Twice a day. things the way they are right now, we gotta listen to everybody. We don't know who. We don't know who. I mean, it might be like, the donkey that played the flute. That's what the saying say, like miracle, a miracle. But that's what we always hoping for, right? It's just crazy, like if we, work out mentally, even just stretching, yoga, all that. It is a routine. I mean, that's what they call it, routine, but it could be called also homework. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. If you do your homework, you don't need a miracle. Because it's all mathematics. That's exact. Science, mathematics. It's always gonna tell you, like, we know numerology, we know all that stuff, all that good stuff. Oh my God, it's so nice out. I don't know if I want to go. It's 1 o'clock. I hate running. Actually, I have the paper though. Let me read the paper. Maybe a little later. Maybe a little later. See how you did homework, so please take it easy. Good to have me on your side. I ain't saying that you need me. Sis got taught, but I ain't trying to get peachy. See how you did 3:20. Please take it easy. Not 4. Uh-oh. So when they give you that it said right here that it was yesterday. The 20th was yesterday. It's I thought he told me tomorrow. I messed up. Well, I still need to go then. But I don't have to be there. Because I believed him. He said tomorrow, sure. I'm gonna miss him. Unless he gets it. If he get it, he get it. I don't know if he get it because I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm frustrated with the electrolysis because I don't have any cancellations. So what the hell? They say the electrolysis is still in Ireland. Like, there's other ones. They said they already built it. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I want to get it over with. For real. I guess I start getting bored, or I'm gonna switch language later.